Your new Sephra chocolate fountain comes in two sturdy plastic carrying cases designed for easy transport and storage. The round base case contains a base unit and a removable bowl. The rectangular tier set case contains auger knob, auger extension, cylinder extension, 5 tiers in assorted sizes, crown, and a stabilizer. Assembling the Sephra chocolate fountain is easy. To get started, first remove the lid from the base case. Lift the base unit from the case and place it onto a flat, sturdy, level surface. Next, ensure that the bowl is level by placing a small leveling torpedo along the top edge of the bowl. If you need to level the unit, you can do so easily by adjusting the feet located at the bottom of the basin. Next, plug the base unit power cord into a standard 120 240 volt AC electrical outlet that has at least 9 amps of power available at all times. Be aware of other devices plugged into the same circuit, as you could overload the system and trip the circuit breaker. Now turn the rocker switch on the back of the base unit to the preheat position and turn the temperature dial to 7. In the preheat mode, the red light above the rocker switch will illuminate and the highly efficient heating element in the base will start to get warm. Use caution when testing the base unit in the preheat mode, as the bowl can get very hot within a minute of operation. In the start position, the spindle in the bottom of the fountain bowl that drives the auger will quietly begin to turn. Once you've determined that the base unit is operating properly, shut it off. To assemble the fountain in the shorter 34-inch configuration, first remove the cylinder assembly from the tier set carrying case and detach the cylinder extension. Then slide the cylinder into the sleeve in the center of the base unit bowl, making sure to align the locking pin on the cylinder with the slotted groove on the inside of the sleeve. Now take the auger and remove the small knob from the top. With the knob out of the way, detach the auger extension as shown here. Place the knob back on the auger and attach the black plastic stabilizer just below the knob. Next, slide the auger stabilizer assembly into the cylinder. When the auger reaches the bottom of the cylinder, it may end up resting on top of the spindle inside the sleeve. Squeeze the stabilizer to allow it to fit into the top of the cylinder. Then, holding the auger knob, rotate the auger until you feel it drop into place over the spindle. It is important that the auger fit onto the spindle fully, as it is the spindle that turns the auger, which pushes the melted chocolate to the top of the fountain when the fountain is in operation. Your next step will be to slide the stainless steel tiers onto the cylinder, starting with the widest tier in the bottom position and the narrowest tier at the top. Each tier will rest on a small ledge machined into the wall at the cylinder. This is Sephra's patented quick-set tier system, which enables the tiers to be quickly and easily placed in the correct, level position. Likewise, they simply are lifted off the cylinder in the same manner when the event is over. Finish the assembly by sliding the solid cast stainless steel crown onto the top of the cylinder. The Sephra chocolate fountain offers the unique option of easily converting the elegant 34-inch display into a magnificent 44-inch tower to create an even greater wow factor. Here's how. Before you load the fountain with chocolate, remove the crown and the top and middle tiers from the cylinder. Next, slide the auger from the cylinder and remove the knob. Also remove the plastic stabilizer. Reattach the auger extension as you see here, and then replace both the knob and the stabilizer. Note that the auger extension is reverse threaded. With the extended auger assembled, slide the fourth bottom tier onto the cylinder, then add the cylinder extension tube to raise the height of the fountain. Twist the extension tube slightly so that it drops down onto the cylinder and locks into place. Once the extension tube is in position, you can add the third, second, and top tiers. After the tiers are in place, carefully lower the extended auger into the cylinder and rotate it until it clicks and drops into place on the spindle. Then position the crown back on the top of the cylinder. With everything properly assembled, position a small torpedo level against the side of the cylinder in two places 90 degrees apart to make sure it is plumb, that is, straight up and down. This small step takes only a moment and will ensure that the chocolate flows evenly and smoothly over the tiers. Your Sephra chocolate fountain is now ready to use. View the next segment to see how easy it is to add chocolate and operate your Sephra chocolate fountain.